Hold on, before we dive into the biggest bombshell to hit WWE in years, let me ask you something. When was the last time WWE kept you guessing? When was the last time they actually surprised you? Because what happened on Raw wasn't just a return. It wasn't just another promo. Roman Reigns just threw down the gauntlet to someone WWE has been hiding from us. And when I tell you who the internet thinks it is, you're going to lose your mind. But here's what's making me furious. WWE Creative thinks we're stupid. They think we don't notice the clues. They think we'll just sit here and accept their watered-down storylines while they hide the real story right under our noses. Because Roman Reigns didn't just call out some random superstar on Raw. He issued a challenge to a mystery man, someone he refused to name, someone the cameras conveniently cut away from, someone WWE production desperately tried to keep out of frame. And you know what that tells me? They're scared. They're scared of the leak. They're scared of losing control of the narrative. They're scared because this mystery opponent is either going to be the biggest comeback in WWE history or the most embarrassing fumble since WrestleMania 35. Comment right now if you think WWE is playing us for fools, or if you think this is actually going to deliver, because after what I'm about to show you, you won't be able to stay silent. Let's set the scene. Raw opens, the lights dim, and that music hits, the one that's been absent for weeks. Head of the table flashes across the screen, and the WWE Universe erupts. Roman Reigns walks out, and immediately something feels different. This isn't the tribal chief we watched dominate for 1,316 days. This isn't the man who bent WWE to his will. The swagger is gone, the championship is gone, and in its place, something we haven't seen from Roman in 4 years. Fire. Raw, unfiltered, hungry fire. He grabs the mic, paces the ring like a caged animal, and says the words that sent shockwaves through the arena. I've been gone, but I haven't been sitting still. I've been watching, waiting, and now I know exactly who I need to face. The one man who's been hiding behind contracts, behind management, behind fear. The crowd goes nuclear. People are on their feet. They're chanting names, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, even The Rock. But Roman just smiles. That cold, calculated smile that means he knows something we don't. This mystery man knows who he is, and at the next PLE, I'm calling you out. Step up or step aside, because the head of the table is done playing WWE's games. Then he drops the mic, walks out, no explanation, no reveal, just chaos. Now here's where it gets insane, because WWE didn't just leave us with nothing. Oh no, they left breadcrumbs, and the wrestling community has been dissecting every frame, every word, every camera angle from that segment. Clue number 1. During Roman's promo, the camera cut to backstage twice. Both times we see a silhouette, tall, broad shoulders, and here's the kicker, wearing a leather jacket. Sound familiar? Because that's the exact same jacket we saw in a cryptic Instagram post 3 days before Raw, posted then deleted within an hour. The caption, unfinished business. Clue number 2, Roman specifically said the one man who's been hiding behind contracts. Now, who do we know that's been in contract negotiations for months? Who do we know that WWE tried to keep quiet about? I'll give you a hint. His name has been trending on Twitter every single week, and WWE Legal has allegedly sent cease and desist letters to dirt sheets reporting on his status. Clue number 3, and this is the big one, Triple H's reaction. Cameras caught him backstage during Roman's promo, and he had this look, not shock, not confusion, guilt, like he knew exactly what Roman was talking about, like he'd been caught. One insider reported that Triple H immediately went into emergency meetings with talent relations after Raw went off the air. So who is this mystery man? Let me tell you the top 3 theories that are tearing the internet apart. Yes, that Rock. Think about it. The Bloodline story is unfinished. The Rock appeared at WrestleMania, teased the match of the century, then vanished. Roman said hiding behind Hollywood contracts. Sound like anyone we know? Plus, The Rock has been suspiciously silent on social media. No wrestling posts, no WWE acknowledgement. Radio silence. That's not like him, unless he's been told to stay quiet until the big reveal. The evidence is strong here, but there's one problem. The Rock's filming schedule, Black Adam 2 rumors, multiple projects in development. Could he actually commit to a full storyline, or is WWE setting us up for disappointment? Theory number 2. CM Punk. Now, before you say he's in AEW, hear me out. Punk's AEW contract situation has been murky at best. There are reports of buyout clauses, Triple H and Punk have reportedly been in contact, and remember what Roman said, hiding behind fear. Punk walked away from WWE because of fear of the politics, fear of being misused, fear of Vince McMahon. But Vince is gone. Triple H is running creative, and if anyone could bring Punk back for one more match, it's a chance to face Roman at his absolute peak. Roman versus Punk, tribal chief versus voice of the voiceless. The promos alone would be worth billions. The timeline matches, the motivation is there, and insider reports claim impossible negotiations have been happening behind closed doors. This isn't as crazy as it sounds. Theory number 3, and this is the one I actually believe. Cody Rhodes. What? You hear me screaming? Cody just main evented WrestleMania. How is he a mystery? But think about this. Roman didn't say mystery identity, he said mystery man, someone who's been hiding. What if WWE has been hiding Cody's heel turn? What if the American dream we've been cheering is about to become the American nightmare again? Here's the evidence. Cody's been eerily quiet about Roman since winning the title. No acknowledgement, no confrontation, almost like they're being kept apart on purpose. And Roman specifically said step up or step aside. That's direct Cody language from his AEW days. What if Triple H has been orchestrating the biggest swerve in WWE history? What if Cody's babyface run was always meant to end with Roman exposing who Cody really is? The two biggest stars in WWE, both claiming the throne with only one way to settle it. My money's on this one, folks. And if I'm right, WWE just set up the feud of the decade. But here's what really matters. Regardless of who it is, this changes everything. If it's The Rock, we're getting mainstream attention WWE hasn't seen since the Attitude Era. Box office numbers, celebrity crossover, global headlines. If it's CM Punk, we're witnessing the end of the wrestling war. AEW loses their ace. WWE becomes the undisputed king of wrestling again, and we get the dream match that's been a decade in the making. If it's Cody, we're getting a rivalry that will define this generation. Two wrestlers who clawed their way to the top through different paths, both claiming the throne, with only one way to settle it. Any of these options prints money. Any of these options is WrestleMania main event worthy, and Triple H knows it, Roman knows it, but they're making us sweat for it. Now here's where I need to be honest with you, and this is what's making me angry. WWE has a history of building up mystery opponents and then fumbling the landing. Remember Raw Anonymous GM? Remember the gobbledygooker? Remember every single mystery partner that turned out to be someone nobody cared about? WWE is playing a dangerous game here. They've got our attention, they've got us hooked, but if this mystery man turns out to be someone underwhelming, if it's just another part-timer having one match and leaving, or worse, if it's someone completely random, the backlash will be nuclear. We're invested now, we're theorizing, we're debating, we're caring, and WWE better deliver, because if they don't, they'll lose the trust of their audience again. Triple H has earned our faith with his creative direction so far, but this is the ultimate test. Stick the landing and he's cemented as the greatest wrestling booker of this generation. Fumble it and we'll never let him forget. So here's what I need from you. Comment below with your theory. Do you think it's The Rock, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, or is there a fourth option we're all missing? Someone completely out of left field that WWE has kept secret? Hit that like button if this video got you hyped for what's coming next, because we're going to be covering every single development of this story right here on WrestleScope. Every rumor, every sighting, every backstage report. We're going to get to the bottom of this mystery together. And subscribe if you haven't already, because when this mystery man is finally revealed, we're going to have the most in-depth breakdown on YouTube. We're going to analyze every detail, every implication, and every moment of that confrontation. Turn on notifications because this story is moving fast. By tomorrow, we could have new information. By next week, the reveal could happen, and you don't want to miss our coverage. Drop a comment, hit that like, subscribe now, and share this video with every wrestling fan you know, because Roman Reigns just changed the game, and we're all along for the ride. This is WrestleScope, and we're just getting started.